Good afternoon, everyone. I'm not going to say that word. You know, the one that starts with a H-O-T. I'm not going to say it because you already know. If you out there, you already know. My AC is blowing. I mean, I can hear it. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I am frozen. I've got goosebumps. I got to turn this bad boy off because it's too much for the old girl. You know, the old girl don't need a whole lot to cool off. As a matter of fact, this is what I was using at first. I had this on. And, is it on? What the heck? Don't tell me the thing done burned out. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Wait a minute, y'all. I think this thing burned out. It was just playing a few minutes ago. Let me see. Hey, sure, I believe it is burnt out. I don't believe that happened just now. Because before I turned the air on, that's what I had rolling. I had that thing over there. It's a Honeywell. And I think I told you about it before. It was like when I was smoking cigarettes, it's supposed to get the clean the air. I don't believe that thing stopped. Oh, thank goodness the air is off. I don't have to talk so loud. I cannot believe this. It might be just a plug, because that plug down there. But I just had it on, so I must have pulled the plug out too. Let me try it again. Let's try this. Nope. Oh, there you go. See that? I don't know what I did, why it wouldn't come on the first time. But I knew it, it's an oscillator. It oscillates. Well, it was oscillating. Oh, it's not going to oscillate? Oh, there you go. Maybe I'm not pushing the button hard enough. And it is kind of dusty, But I had it running before. And I was going to show y'all how look at this, y'all. Listen at my refrigerator. And I had this soda in here like forever because I've been trying to cut back on, certain foods. But I do have my chicken breasts out here that I have to cook today. And I was going to show y'all how I did it. It's just one chicken breast, but see how big it is? Now, something like that lasts me 2 days. And this is my little fryer. I love it. I fried some more. What did I fry? I fried some more sausage in there. And I still got this watermelon in here. There's a half of a half and a half. It's just too much watermelon for me. And I made the chicken salad, out of that canned chicken. It was good. I was surprised that it was good as it's not as good as tuna, of course, though. But, I'm leaving something out. It sort of tasted like it needed another ingredient in it, because I just put the mayo, I put relish, garlic powder, onion powder. That's it. That's all I put in there. And that's normally, I usually, chop up a few onions, little very fine onions, but I didn't do it for this one. Maybe that's what's missing. But it's edible. And like I said, I would do it again. Oh boy, look at this, y'all. Now this is in Texas today. Look at that hail. I don't know, maybe I should put it on my TV over here. I don't know if oh boy, well, you probably could see it, but that is look at that. Behold it, y'all. Look at, and it's got spikes. There's a lot going on in the world today, y'all. I think we all need to get down and pray. Like they say, like that song goes, pray for me. Can't sing because of my throat, y'all. Pray for me when I'm in trouble. Oh Lord, pray for me. I'm telling you, some of the things that you heard about Florida down there on the East Coast and what they found beneath the ocean, it's something that they think can understand what you're saying. It looks like, to me, it looks like a big rock formation or something like a coral, that's hard like that, like a coral reef thing. But they say it acts, evacuating people. I said, is this true or something they just made up for AI? I don't know what to believe, but they saying that all the different countries and the heads of countries are all trying to get together because they want in on this thing. They want to know what this thing is. And like I said, they evacuated, closed the whole, I think it's the whole Texas coastline. People had to move out, actually move because of this thing. It looks like, well, what the picture that they showed, it was like two on each side. It was weird, y'all. There's some weird stuff going on in this world. That's what I say about this AI. I'm confused. Stop lying to me. Tell me the truth so I don't be having no nightmares and panicking every time I see some crazy stuff up here. you know. But I'm like I said, like this AI, if this is what it is, they are messing with our minds real bad, y'all. Because I personally have been hearing years and years and years about UFOs and how they come and disappear into the ocean. Now, you've heard that as well. Like the UFO people, they see them and then they disappear. The whole ship, everything goes down in the ocean, not to be seen anymore. Picture that, y'all. I know one thing, I ain't going to the beach anyway. I'm scared of water. A whole big bottle of water. I live near the ocean. Well, most people on the coastline, they do live by the ocean. And we're on the Atlantic Ocean coast. Yeah. And then all this rain. But you got to know your Bible because God said he wasn't going to destroy the earth with a flood no more. And what he said, not no more. But I made all that water that was in New York City. I think they was in a subway. Water was all up the steps. And you know what? I'm thinking about that. Because those cars are electrical. When you go the subway, subway is underground. And so I would be terrified if I was down there with all that, because they run by electric. Most trains run by electric. And the way that water was bubbling up, people are going up the steps. I guess they were trying to get out of harm's way because there was so much water. And even in New Jersey, you heard about the thing that happened in Texas. It started in Texas and now it moved up to the north ways. But there's some weird stuff going on, y'all. They're real weird all over the world, not just, one area. I so like that movie said, Leave Earth Behind. Or whatever that movie was, something like that, when all the cars came, they were electrical cars, and at the end, it was just a big traffic jam. Go figure, y'all. I don't know. I tell you, I'm getting prayed up myself. I don't know about you. I'm going to try to reach out. See if I can find the Lord while he can still be found. I don't know. But that thing sort of scared me. It really did. And I said, now, I don't know if it's on the mainstream news or what that was I was looking at. Because, it's always the wee hours of the morning that I see these things. And I need to look it up during the daytime. I don't know if it's still in my feed or not, because I could show you, but I don't know. You know how I am trying to find something after I done look for it. I done seen it, and then I'm trying to show you Let me see if I can. I know I can't find it, but it's it's on YouTube. All on YouTube. And then I've been watching a lot of roller coasters. I've been going on a lot of roller coaster rides as well. But that thing under the sea of Florida, you could probably search it. I mean, Texas is it Texas or Florida? It is. I forgot. It's one of them. I think it was Florida, though. I'm not sure. See, I got a lot of roller coasters I've been watching. I've been going on roller coaster rides, y'all. And that's the lady I was telling you about that I like your hair. She got some great ideas for people that's got short hair or long hair. And look how nice her hair looks. And she's got a lot of videos. As a matter of fact, I wanted to try some of those products for my hair that she be using. Nope. I see Blue Ivy. She's getting more popular than Beyonce at this point. No, I don't see it on here, but I'm quite sure you could, if you wanted to, you could look it up on the YouTube. Yeah. How y'all doing this afternoon? I guess I got so carried away, I forgot to ask you. I hope you're doing well, and I hope it's not too hot for you and humid where you are. Look at me, I done turned the darn TV up. How did I do it? Wait a minute. I'm trying to turn the darn thing down. Yeah, they say this is dangerous heat. We go through this every summer, y'all. Dangerous heat. Right now, where I am, it's 87 degrees. But I'm inside. And like I said, I just turned my air off. So it's still cool. But when I get ready to cook, I'm thinking I might put that chicken breast. I might fry that bad boy in my little fryer. That way I won't have to heat up the whole kitchen. I wonder would it fit. I'm pretty sure the bottom part would fit, but would the lid fit over it? I think I'm going to check it out, but I believe it will now that I'm thinking about it. Yes. I could just turn it down like low and just let it go like I'm going to bake it. It'll be like baked, but yet it's fried. Have y'all ever done that? Did naked chicken, just naked chicken. No flour. You just put salt, pepper, or whatever seasoning you want on it, and just put it in a pan with some oil and fry it. If you want to, you could put hot sauce in there. And you could put vinegar if you like the taste of vinegar. You could put that in there. It comes out great. I used to do it all the time, y'all. A lot of things that I used to do is coming back to me now. But that's because I've been away from cooking. But remember, I was chef at one time for the whole family of 6. Yes, I will. Might as well say family of 5. Cause my daughter, my little baby daughter wouldn't eat nothing. But look at her now. Check her out, y'all. No, she don't like to be on camera, I guess, because of her job. She's got this kind of job that, she don't want exposure like that. But anyway, she ain't real fat. She just healthy. Yeah. She's petite. Wait a minute, y'all. Look, what is this? Help me, Lord. I need prayer. Help me. What is that, a pickle? Oh, my God. Wait a minute. Let me see if y'all get a good look at this. Let me see. Let me just see if I can see it. These people are going completely, oh, no, they ain't going to show it. They just showing people with unusual, I guess, how they were born. But that thing that man had looked like a pickle. But it was a big pickle. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what to believe anymore. No, I do not. I know one thing. I got that tape that I had around here on my tripod. This thing is sticking to my finger every time I touch it. I ain't gonna keep jibber-jabbering, y'all, because I do want to cook that chicken, and it feels like I want to take a nap because I've been up for a while. But I'm trying not to, because I want to go to Walmart. I want me a pair. I was watching Pretty Floyd, and she was at Walmart, and she had some Tom and Jerry sweats. I said, I want those. I don't care if I am a grandma. I want Tom and Jerry sweatpants. I don't know if they had the top to match, which I don't care about the tops anyway. I just want those sweats. It's got a picture of them, and they look like they're, I wouldn't call it embroidery, I don't think. But you gotta check it out. It's Pretty Floyd was showing that a few days ago. And it's at Walmart, y'all. I want to go to Walmart tomorrow. And I was just out that way yesterday. Remember when I went to Stop and Shop and I took the bottles back? Walmart was right across the street. But it's not the super Walmart. I want to go to the super Walmart. And the chances are, they will, if it's to be had, they got it. The one out in Hamden out here, it's not that big, it's just a regular Walmart. They don't have all the groceries, like the meats and they don't have, Walmart has a whole grocery store and lawn and whatever you need for your dog and all that kind of stuff. And they got auto, that Walmart, it takes you a day to cover that bad boy. So you'll make sure you got plenty of time if you want to cover the whole store. But I want to go out there for that one thing. Just those sweats. But by the time I pay for my ride, which would be $5 there, $5 back, and I think she said those sweats were, I think they were $14.99. Hey, that's $25 out of my pocket. If I go out there, I might as well stay around here and go to Target or something. And no, it still would cost me though, because I got to pay the $5 there and the $5 back. Unless I take the bus. I can take the bus to Target. I can take the bus to Walmart. But the only thing is the walking, the walking to the bus stop. I would have to take my walker. Then after I get there, if they don't have a cart to ride in, then I got to stand there and try to walk around this big store leaning on a cart, which you get tired quicker that way. But when I got my scooter, hey, I got all day. Let's go. Let's do this. And I was thinking about going to the amusement park and bring my scooter with me. Yeah. As long as it's not real, like wall-to-wall people, which I'm pretty sure it probably will be, especially at Six Flags or someplace like that. But I would just have to drive slow. And I would have to, I don't take this big bag with me, the backpack, I take that off. And then I'm going to keep the basket. I would keep the basket on, but, just in case I want to put something in the basket. Yeah, I want to go places, do stuff. Matter of fact, I told my daughter, let's go, me and her and her son, we can go to, what's the name of that movie that's out? Jurassic World or something like that? I want to go to see that. Yeah. And I like to go to the amusement parks just to watch the rides. I really love to watch the rides. And I used to love to eat the corn on the cob. Oh my goodness. It seems like you just can't get your corn on the cob like that at home. But some people swear you can if you just do something else. I forgot what it is. And I never did get my corn when I went to the store yesterday because I forgot. Y'all, I done been up here for 20 minutes flapping my lips. But it feels good to talk to you. And it clears my throat. Hello. I'm feeling good. So I'm going to have to come up here more often. And on that note, I go with love. And I'll see you again soon.